All right, you guys, let's get right into it. The NFL draft is right around the corner. It's on Thursday. It is finally here. No more speculation talk. No more saying, are the Lions going to draft this guy? Are they going to take Gonzalez? Are they going to take Devin Witherspoon? Are they going to take Jalen Carter? Are they going to take Tyree Wilson? Are they going to take a receiver? Who are they going to take? Are they going to take a quarterback in Richardson or even C.J. Stroud? Or would they come up to get a Will Anderson? No more speculation talk. That's why I love that this thing is coming to an end, because now we're going to know what the real agenda is of the Detroit Lions. Pretty much Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell have had the best poker face that you can put out there, man. These guys are not letting us know, even though they're hitting around certain things and saying, yeah, we need a quarterback, but they don't necessarily have to take a quarterback in the first round. Let's be honest. They don't have to draft it. The Lions could do whatever they want to do. And I think that this draft is for the Lions is going to be best player available. I think that they're going to take the talent over anything else this season, because that's what they need. This team needs perennial talent, and I've been talking about that for a very, very long time. They need premium talent, blue chip talent. They need guys that can really be dogs on this team. You need somebody that's going to be able to help Aiden Hutchinson. He can't do it by himself. He needs somebody else on that line. So definitely Jalen Carter is one of those dudes that can ball out. Now, he didn't have a great productive college season, as you're looking at stats and saying, man, this dude dominated. He had 12 sacks or something like that. He didn't dominate like that, but he dominated with his play just being out on the field and just being able to do what he does. And that's being able to stuff the run and being able to get to the quarterback and causing those hurries and stuff like that. So he didn't have if you look at Sue versus Jalen Carter, you'll see that pretty much Sue dominated when the Lions picked him. Now, can Jalen Carter be a dominant force in the NFL? Of course he can. He has all the intangibles that you want at the defensive tackle position, but are the Lions really sold on him after the visit to Allen Park? Are the Lions sold on what Jalen Carter pretty much told them about himself? Because I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of questions that went unanswered. There's a lot of questions that went unanswered about Jalen Carter, and only Jalen Carter can answer those questions for himself. You know, people can feel the way they feel about you, and they can think the way they want to think about you. But at the end of the day, it has to come out of the horse's mouth. And I think that Brad Holmes felt confident and comfortable with whatever Jalen Carter was able to do, whether it was able to just really, really give them a deep dive about himself and his character and the immaturity that he showed with lying to the cops and going through the drag racing and doing this stuff on the off season right after the Georgia Bulldogs ended up winning the championship. It was just so much going on, man. But what you can't deny about Jalen Carter is the talent is there. Detroit need a guy like him at the defensive tackle position. Now, I'm not saying that Jalen Carter is the only guy that the Lions could draft at the defensive tackle, because I would be totally wrong. I like the Benton kid from Wisconsin. I like Tuli Pelopo too. He plays defensive end and he can play the three technique as well. There's other guys that I like in this draft too, but when I really, really think about a guy and I'm saying like I want that dog at the defensive tackle, I think about Jalen Carter, man. This dude is phenomenal, man. There's no F and buts about it. A lot of people are saying that this kid is going to fall and he's going to plummet, but we don't really know. You don't really know what's going to happen until draft night, because teams can change their mind. Just like we're seeing right now, everybody's talking about C.J. Stroud falling, and he could fall out of the top 10. I don't think that that's going to happen, because it'll be teams that's so quarterback needy and hungry that they'll come up and get that quarterback. Whether it's the Tennessee Titans wanted to come up and get a quarterback, whether it's the Raiders, whether the Lions, even the Lions have mentioned that they would love to put another quarterback in the room. Will they trade up to get a quarterback? I don't know. I don't know what the Lions are thinking. I got to really, really say this is the first time really, really not knowing what the Lions are going to do. I really don't know what direction they're headed in. Some people think that they're going to take a corner early. You know that they're probably not going to take a linebacker early because they don't value linebackers like that. You know, we got the slogan in Detroit where it says that linebackers don't matter in Detroit. But, you know, linebackers really do matter. It's key, man, to have good linebackers, man, that can cover, linebackers that can go in and blitz, that can stuff the run. You need good linebackers, man. Ain't nothing like having a good front seven. But whether or not they decide to take Jalen Carter is going to be totally on the Lions being confident that he is able to mature up and that they're able to get him the help that he needs, especially when it comes to being off the field. You know, recently the Lions just had the thing going on with their star receiver in Jameson Williams. Now he's going to be gone for 6 weeks. So now, you know, you want to know, inquiring minds want to know, will the Detroit Lions go get a veteran wide receiver, or will they take one in the draft? There's many ways that they can go about doing this. The Lions have the capital to do whatever they want. This is the first time in a long time the Detroit Lions can go in this draft and go and get whoever they want to get. If they want to beef up the running back class, they can go and snatch a Bijan Robinson. They can go get a Jahmyr Gibbs. They can go get from Tulane running back Tajay Spears. They can go get the kid from Texas A&M to load at the running back position. They can get a Sean Tucker. They can get any running back or anything that they want, any corner. Now, a lot of people are not talking about cornerback Julius Brents. I think Brents is a dog, man. Standing at 6'3", 200 pounds, the dude can do it all. He can play man, press, zone, can do it all. Nobody's hardly talking about this kid. Everybody's talking about all the other corners, but nobody's talking about this guy as much. Check out Julius Brents, guys, definitely. If the Lions were to draft a corner in the later rounds and they picked up Julius Brents, man, I would be happy. Because I feel like he would be an enforcer. He's good at supporting the run, and he's just good in doing his job, period. And I wouldn't mind taking that guy in the second round. I would not mind taking him in the second round. I know you got guys out there like Deonte Banks and Emmanuel Forbes, but the question on the table, out of all of that, in the first round, will the Detroit Lions take Jalen Carter? And are they sold on? And are they confident that he is the guy that they really need? Because this is the position that they need. They do need a dog at defensive tackle. And I wouldn't be mad if the Lions were to select Jalen Carter. I'd be very happy, and I'm sure a lot of fans would be very happy, even though he's going through a lot, and he's still going through a lot. I still think that fans would ride with Jalen Carter if the Lions decided to take him. Tyree Wilson, who's a freak of an athlete. Tyree Wilson is, with the big size that he has at 6'6", 6'7", long arms. Definitely a freak of an athlete. And then you got Will Anderson, who's the Terminator, who's definitely known for getting to the quarterback and would definitely give the help that Aiden Hutchinson needs on the other side. Being able to be a nightmare to quarterbacks week in and week out. So it's going to be interesting, fellas, and to see what the Lions are going to do. Are they going to trade up? Are they going to trade down? Will they take Jalen Carter at number 6? What quarterbacks are they sold on? Would they come up and get a quarterback? It's just so many speculative conversations going on out there about what the Lions are going to do. But at the end of the day, the Lions got to walk away with some dogs. At the end of the day, you want to walk away with some werewolves. At the end of the day, you want to walk away with a silverback gorilla. That's what you want. You need premium talent in Detroit, and I have been preaching this for years about the Lions. The Lions need premium talent if they want to compete in the National Football League. So today is a new day where the Lions can go out and pretty much get whatever they want. They have a luxury pick with the Rams at 6 overall. They could do whatever with that pick they want to do. But will they take Jalen Carter at 6? All right, you guys, this is the Keeping It Raw podcast, and I'll be back. I'm out of here.